Hey, hi, hello creatives, welcome back or to my channel. My name is Lindsay, and today we are talking about all of my current journal projects, I guess. All of the kind of current, these are all memory keeping stuff. This is all of the different kind of types of journals that I have that I put different things in, and let's go through them. Let me show you. There's actually only two, I think, that I've shown on my channel before. And so let's talk about the first one that I've had the longest. It's almost been full. I've been working on this for so long. This is my collage journal. And I have a lot of collage art process videos on my channel that I love doing. And this is just a Costco journal. Oh, I did have but May 2022. It's been 4 years and I'm still here, but I just have so many other projects and stuff on the go that I just haven't filled this up. But I will do a quick flip through because I haven't honestly done a flip through of this journal at all. So I'll do very quick. This is my first ever collage spread. And I'm just so in awe, honestly, of where I've come. I didn't have any magazines at this point in time. I don't know where I got this from, but I didn't have any magazines at the time. So I printed all of these photos off of Pinterest and I tried to do like this collage spread, like magazine style, but with the stuff that I had. And then I got a magazine and ended up doing this. This was back in May of 2020. So this was my first like true collage art spread with a magazine. And even still, like, I have on my channel a lot of collage spreads with only using a magazine, and this has like some pen doodles and stuff, but I don't add in other stickers and I don't add in washi tape. I kind of make my own stuff with the magazine itself. But I'll do a very quick flip through. This was stuff all back in 2020 through COVID and just random kind of pages that I put in here at the time. And this, I watched Schitt's Creek in 2020 and I loved this series so much that this has prompted me to want to do a media like TV movie journal. Haven't started it yet, but I do have a journal picked out for it. This is like really the only spread that I've done writing on, but I'll do very quick to kind of show you where I've come, how far I've come from. This was a October sketch the things. This was really fun, and then mostly all of these are now just collages. Some of them include just magazines and other things, but most of the time they are from magazines. But I'll just do, again, very quick, because I feel like I want to do a separate full flip through individually of this to kind of go into more detail, but this I kind of used a little bit as a junk journal at the beginning of when I had leftover stuff from doing bullet journal themes or something. I would kind of use the leftovers in here. This was a spread that I did all with Pen Pal ephemera that I got. And yeah, I really love this journal so much. So much creativity. I call it a collage journal. It's like an art journal, but in my own way because I don't use a whole lot of paints and stuff. But it's a collage journal because I literally collage with a whole bunch of pictures and stuff. This was when I first got the antiquarium, or what's it called? The antiquarian? Antiquarian something, I don't know, whatever that sticker book is. First got it and wanted to use some of the stickers, and that's it. I only have just a few-ish more pages left, but that's the first one. Collage journal, again, whatever, art journal per se, but this is just one of those Costco journals that I got a while back, and I want to use all of my journals. So this is why I'm using this one, because I don't love the yellowy pages and the fact that they're lined. But again, I want to use the stuff that I have. Next up are 2 journals. This journal I have done sorry, it's hard to put these ones in frame because they are literally the size of a piece of paper. But I will show this one first, I guess. I don't even know where to put this. My desk isn't big enough. Let's try and put it there. Okay. So this I have shown before. This is my son's journal. This is my pregnancy / first year of, no, not first year. Pregnancy / just my son's journal per se. I documented my pregnancy journey as well as like just a bunch of different information that I wanted to keep track of. All of my ultrasounds are in here, the notes that I took, and just kind of documenting stuff like throughout my pregnancy, photos, the holidays while I was pregnant with him, our nursery. This is not completed. You'll see that I did not journal on this just yet, but before and after. This I haven't even done yet. My son's 4, by the way, 4. So, our journey to you, just each year, our pregnancy announcement, gender reveal, baby shower, maternity shoot. I love this journal so much. I have done some new spreads, but again, so I have posted a flip through and kind of an in-depth conversation about, how I kind of did this journal. But this was just so much fun to make, because for me it was kind of going down memory lane, because I did it, when I was still pregnant with my daughter, but my son was like 3.5. So, and then I decided, so after this is basically all being pregnant, and then from here on, this will be February stats and such. I still have to kind of figure out the layout and stuff that I want to do. When he was 1 week, 1 month, this is stuff that's all new that I've gone ahead and done as an update from, what I had already shown. But, 2 months, 3, and so on. And then again, for that month that he turned, like in July, he turned 5 months. So I'll put down like any holiday that's in here and just kind of like a summary maybe of that month. I have to kind of decide and again, plan it out. 10, 11. This was his first year photos that we did at home because it was COVID. So we did these ourselves at home. I went on Amazon and bought a light stand and stuff, a backdrop situation, so that I was able to go ahead and do these photos. Bought these balloons, made the one out of cardboard and painted it. Had these animals from his baby shower because his baby shower was animal themed. So yeah, no, it turned out really good. And then so for his first birthday, again, it was during COVID, so we did one of those drive-by situations. I kept some of the posters and such that people made for him. And yeah, I added it into the journal. Again, I know I kept this from his first birthday, and I did this when he was 3.5. I'm a keeper. And then these pages will be like a summary of holidays and different things from February 2021 to February 2022. And then he turns 2. And then we have February 2022 until February 2023 when he turns 3. And then again, so on here. And then here is when he turned 4. So, oh, you can't see, but there, yeah. So that's his journal, and technically I have enough to continue that all the way up until his 10th birthday. So I'm really happy that I've kept this, or that I've done this. And I've gotten a few comments and such saying they love that I've shared this because it's so detailed and they want to do the same thing. But fun fact, this red one is for my daughter who is 8 months old, and I have not started it yet. It is not started. It is lined, but I don't care. But I have not started this one yet. But I still plan, I'm still going to do it. It's still going to be done. And then that way I basically will have 10 years plus being pregnant with them all in these journals. And I'm very happy with how this one turned out. So I look forward to doing this one. But just not there yet. Next up is, this is my like junk journal, like wedding junk journal. So I got married back in 2017 and I've kept a lot of my stuff. And so this journal I had back then, and I used this to take notes of like to-do lists and different things that, let me see. So like just different guest lists on my side and my husband's side, different, like when we went to different, I want to say it's not a consultation, but we went to do like visitations at the different halls and such. Can't think of the word. It's called something. When we went to go like see venues to see kind of if we wanted to, you know, have our wedding there. And I took some notes and such, and then just different top wedding venues. This was just a couple of notes. I didn't stick with this for too long. There's only these couple of pages that I was using, and then I stopped kind of using this journal. So then what I decided to do is I've put in there'll be some grayed out things just because it has personal information. But yeah, I then decided that all of the things that I've kind of kept, I'm going to put in here as just to kind of have memories of my wedding and all of the things that kind of went along with my wedding. And then it's all together. I've done a few pages. These are what my bridesmaids' dresses colors were. This is information of our hair and makeup person. I taped over this to try and keep the, you can't see because I've grayed it out, but I've tried to put packing tape over top so that I could keep the information here, because this was when my engagement ring was bought. So we have that information. These were our thank you cards after the wedding. This was our invitation that I made. So that was a lot of fun. These were our RSVP cards. These were stickers that I had made. So we ended, like I had a lot of leftovers. Yeah, and then there's a few things in here that I'm going to leave out, but then there's still a lot of stuff here, but I do have another box of stuff that I haven't gone through yet, so there's still more stuff that I want to put in here. But this front page part is decorated with, this was how my wedding box was decorated. I couldn't keep the box was huge. I can't even, like, the box was so big, so I couldn't keep that, but I kept the ribbon. It was handmade by a friend of my mom at work. So I kept the ribbon that she did it with, and then like these little gems and stuff were on it. I also have, this stuff was on it as well. There was 2 rings, like symbolizing 2 rings, and this was on it. And then all of these beads were on it, and I think I'm gonna make like a bracelet out of these to kind of keep, that were on my wedding box. So that's really fun. But yeah, there's not too much in this just yet, but it's another thing that's kind of ongoing. This is also new that I've just kind of started working on as well. And this is going to be this is my family travel journal. This is going to be things that I do with, like, as an entire family. And the first thing on here is when we went to Niagara Falls and we went to go to the Bird Kingdom, and we really went there to go to the Bird Kingdom. And then I have still pictures all printed out. This is when we went to the Rainforest Cafe and the stuff that I kept from there. And then we went to the water park that was there and have all of our stuff from that. And then this was staying in the hotel and all of the fun stuff we did at the hotel. And then this was like the morning of kind of going home, but we walked around the falls and stuff, and I took a bunch of pictures there. So then I have all of this stuff to kind of document as well. So I have like a couple of pages for one trip, but that's okay for me. I like that. And then this is going to be like a family travel journal, but it's going to kind of be a junk journal as well, because I'm going to include, for an example, like with the Bird Kingdom, there's 2 pages, but like this is the pamphlet from there. So, but it's going to be a travel journal. It's a family travel journal that I only just started actually a couple of days ago, and I'm loving working on it. Right now, this is the only one that we have. And even if they're kind of day trips, whatever, but they're still going to kind of go in here, and I I love that we're going to have like all of our memories in here of traveling, and I'm really excited about it. Which kind of leads into this next one that I have not started yet, but, and I need to get started on it because this coming weekend, I'm not sure, I think this isn't going to be posted until the end of July, but in July, middle of July, the 19th, 20th, 21st weekend, we're going camping again. And this is going to be my like provincial park, national park journal. And I've already collected a bunch of ephemera and junk and stuff to kind of put in my journal for when we went to Earl Rowe Provincial Park. But in the first couple of pages, I'm going to have, like, for this page, say, is going to be a national park checklist of all the national parks that we would have gone to. And then I'm going to have a page for all of the provincial parks. And then maybe some of the conservations, just because can't be all of the conservations, maybe not the northern ones. There's just like over 200 of them. So I'm going to print something and paste it in, just because like it's going to take way too long to either write it out, and I'm not going to have enough space to write that much stuff. So, and I don't want to take up too many pages, maybe the first like 2 or 3, and then I'm going to, like for provincial parks, I'm going to then say, okay, Earl Rowe, we went to it. And these ones aren't numbered, but I might go ahead and number them so that I can check off, okay, yes, we went to Earl Rowe and it's on page X, which I think I want to do because, you know, just to kind of look at a specific memory instead of having to flip through the whole thing. But so this is going to be our provincial park, national park kind of, and maybe even just to kind of maybe have a separate blank page instead of writing a checklist of all the conservations, maybe to just have, okay, conservations, and then as we go to them, just list them. I think I might do that instead. And then, yeah, kind of this is our provincial park, but I already have one, and then we're going to the second one this coming weekend. And so, yeah, I have to get started on this because I don't, as you can see, I got a lot of ephemera already. So I don't want to, get too much stuff without actually documenting it just yet. So yeah. Another journal that's like very special to me and that's again family oriented is my zoo journal. I love going to the Toronto Zoo, and we were lucky enough to live about an hour from the Toronto Zoo, and to me that's nothing. I love that place so much, and we are members. So I decided that I wanted to create an entire journal dedicated to all of our trips going to the zoo. And this might not be for everyone, but I love it. Again, I love going to the zoo. And so what I decided is that I did a cover page, and then it indicates, okay, how many times did we go that year? And then the dates that we went. I'm behind on this, of course, because I only decided to do this, I want to say like a couple of months ago, and I have been slowly picking away at it, but I'm back journaling the last 4 years. So there's a lot here, but I went through and set it all up in a way of like going back and indicating. You'll see. I'll show you in a second. So first trip ever was July 9th, 2020 as a family. Like my daughter wasn't born yet, but my son was born. So this is the first time that we went with my son. And then, yeah. And then, so our membership doesn't always go, like it doesn't go January to December. Sometimes it's gone, April to April. And then, there's a few months that go by and then we go and renew it in July. We don't always have the membership back to back. Sometimes we don't renew it right on time. So like I can't say that, oh, we went 5 times during this membership, so it was worth it. I don't really know. I could go back and find out, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. I just want to know more on a calendar year basis. But so I've done the first few visits. I still have to go back and journal a little bit, but it's hard to kind of remember 4 years ago, but that's okay. I'll still kind of indicate. I might put a date here just saying that I journaled it in 2024, just to kind of know that if I look back in 10 years, it's like, oh, this isn't a journaling session from 2020 when I went. It's, back journaling sort of deal. But so I've gone through and dated our visits to kind of know the pages so that when we start to go now, or when we have gone, but when we are going now in 2024, I don't have to do all of these pages before starting to work on 2024. So, and then I am doing, like I said, I'm doing cover pages for each year as well. So I haven't done anything for 2021 yet. But so here are the pages, nothing to quite look at just yet. And then I have 2022 cover page. And then we didn't go that many times. No, 2022 we did. 2023 we went twice. So there's all that. 2023 we have, I think we only went twice, but I've kept some of the stuff that I've put kind of on the page so that when I go and do journal it, I can include some of these things from the pamphlets from that time. That's exciting. I love collecting this kind of stuff. And now that like I'm actually putting this junk to paper, makes me really happy. So 2024, I haven't even done a cover page yet, but I've kept this stuff to kind of put in here. I haven't done any journaling yet, but I've just kind of gone ahead and added the stuff that we've collected from that visit in here to then go ahead and journal once I'm ready. And super excited. Sorry, I'm failing to mention what types of journals each things are, but this is a Moleskine. I've had this for quite some time. And again, because I'm in use my stash era, I'm making sure I'm using the current journals that I have before I go ahead and, buy new ones. And so, yeah, this is my zoo journal. Next up is another travel journal style, but this one's more, the previous ones were of me family related, where this one is my travel journal, I guess. But I'll show you this big stack of stuff. I went to BC last summer in June, and I have this traveler's notebook of stuff of this insert that I made deliberately for traveling to BC. I even have a video that I started to do that I have all completed. I just need to do a voiceover for, and I'm still going to post it out there because it's still something that I know you guys will love, even though it's a year ago. It's still relevant. But this is a Traveler's Company journal, and I am going to use this insert for my journey to BC. And I'm going to use this full insert for only BC because I decorated it. And then when I got back, I made sure that I went through and I did this is before I went. And then when I got back, I went through and I journaled everything that we did. And I am so happy I did this because it was just, I failed to journal while I was there, but I decided that, no, I want to remember everything that we did. So you'll see here, like here it says day 2, the date, and it was a Friday. And again, I journaled everything we did, day 3. And again, love that I did this. But so again, I'm going to use this entire insert for BC. And this is all of the stuff that I accumulated for it. And I am going to go through this stuff. Like I have a Whistler, I have Pemberton, I have Squamish, I have bags of stuff that of different things, of different souvenir shops that I went to that I kept. I have receipts, I have pins. Oh, this one broke. Oh, that's too bad. I'll have to fix it. I will fix it. Oh, look, I even bought a ornament, but I have pins that I'm going to put on here. And yeah, I have tons of stuff. I have receipts. I have my tickets of all the stuff that we did. This is chocolate that I brought home from my husband. And so this is just a big project. There's all of these stuff that I brought with me even though I failed to journal while I was there. Shh, don't tell anybody. But yeah, so this is basically a project in a bag. But I still have to work on this. So this is on the go. I haven't done it in a while, but I am so excited to work on this. And, you know, just because you're excited to work on something doesn't mean you're going to work on it right away. But I just wanted to show you because this is something that is, it's a big project. So it's a little overwhelming to look at just from all of the stuff. But I cannot wait to start diving into this and working on this. So yeah, there's that. Last up of ones that I've actually started to journal in this, or that I've actually started with, I guess. I mean, some of them that I've showed you, I haven't necessarily done many pages, if not any pages, but they're all planned there. I do have 2 more journals or ideas to show you of ones that I want to do. So this one is brand new this year. I've already done so many pages on it, but this is my junk journal. And it's so popular on my TikTok right now, I guess because I'm interested in it, so I'm watching those videos. But I haven't showed this video at all, or shown this video at all, or this journal at all. But I'll do a very quick flip through of these pages. I won't like explain each one, but I will just kind of do a very quick flip through that I can kind of go into detail when I do a full video flip through of this once I have it completely filled out. But this is so easy. I recommend doing a junk journal to everybody. That there's certain things of the junk per se that I want to keep. Not that I don't want to keep this stuff, but certain stuff that I want to include in other parts of my journal of like zoo trips and, you know, going to the provincial parks and that sort of thing, I'm going to put over there. But some of this stuff, this is when we bought our trailer, but some of this stuff is literally like packaging of like IKEA stuff or like clothing tags and stuff that I literally just want to journal about or make a spread using just ordinary things and having no rules. Not that there's any rules in any journals already, but just the fact of like, there's no pressure to make something look a certain way. Not that there ever should be. I know that but sometimes you're just like, I literally just start sticking things down. I don't plan it out really at all. I just literally just start sticking stuff down to kind of remember that moment. And it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just so fun because there's no pressure. There's no nothing. It's so fun. Again, I recommend everyone keeping a journal like this. I just think it's very fun to hold some of the things that mean a little bit, or that even if they don't mean anything, it's still fun to get creative without having the pressure of, you know, needing to pull out certain stickers or needing to do this. And it's just kind of great of something that would have been kind of thrown out to then put it in a journal space. And again, oops, this one's falling apart because I knew it would. This wasn't going to stay, but that's okay. But yeah, but see, I've already filled out so much of it. It might not hold out all of it because it's, the spine is not, you know, I don't know. I might not hold out these last few pages, but I'll still continue until it maybe starts to fall apart a little bit more. But right now it's kind of doing okay. This is just a Mont, I don't even know, I don't know. It's just from Winners or Home Sense. And it was a $6 journal. So again, using the journals that I have in things that I don't have to, again, go out and spend money on stuff that is literally holding junk, essentially. Yeah. Very last two. I haven't put anything in these yet, but this is what I'm going to use for my media journal This was something I got, I think, from Stationery Pal. I got a purple pack. Here's all the purple things that I got with that. But this is just a journal that I got with that because it was purple as well. And I think I'm going to use this as my media journal when I start to. I've already started a board on Pinterest to kind of, you know, bring out some photos. And this is basically what I did with Schitt's Creek in my other collage journal. I'm going to kind of do that here with just different shows that are essentially my Roman Empire and I just constantly think about and that I loved. And I just think it'll be fun to look back and remember these things in the future. And then fun to also create. And then this one, just a cheapie from HomeSense. And I'm quote unquote a pack rat, but I'm just very sentimental. I keep a lot of things and I have a like file folder of a bunch of ephemera that I've kept from just anything. So similar to like my junk journal of just random things that I've kind of, but not so much as clothing tags. There's like different like photo booth pictures and stuff that I've kept that I'm going to just put in this journal so that it's no longer in a accordion type deal. I'm going to then put it in a journal. So it's just much easier to store of something that I'm going to keep anyways. So that's what I'm going to use this journal for. And it goes back all the way to like 2013, 2015 stuff. So I just wanted a space to kind of put all of that information in. But these are the two that I haven't quite started yet, but this is what I'm going to use these for. And yeah, those are all of my journals that I'm currently working on. There's a lot. I know. I'm crazy when it comes to this kind of stuff because it's all essentially memory keeping. But I started out being a 12 by 12 scrapbooker and this just makes me so happy. And once they're all filled out, I'm going to put them on my bookcase on the bottom and I'm going to have a space that my kids could go and find these journals and start to flip through them and stuff. And this just makes me so happy. But yeah, these are all the current projects and future projects that I have planned out so far. I know there's going to be more that pop up because that's just who I am. But if you made it this far, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the things. It means so much to me and helps this channel grow. And I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye.